Hi everybody. It is time for another tarot card pull, and I'm going to dive right into some really cool astrological notes. We have, oh wait, today's the 1st of March. Today is Sunday, March 1st. Happy March, thank God. I cannot wait for spring. That is my season. I love spring so much, and I am so over winter at this point. On the 3rd, though, astrologically, on the 3rd, we have a full moon, and it is a lunar eclipse in the sign of Virgo, and it is the blood moon. So around 6 a.m. is when it should be at its peak. So it's going to be like that bloody red. So I really hope I get to see it. A lot of us should, since, you know, most of us are probably commuting at that early or getting up that early. So pay attention. Hopefully the skies are clear. The other astrological note that I think kind of is, I don't know. I have mixed feelings on retrogrades. So essentially we have Mercury in retrograde right now, and Mercury is in the sign of Pisces. And I know a while back I went on about how Pisces is a very intuitive, emotional, watery sign, you know, all the feels. And Mercury is the planet of your thoughts and communication and intellect. And so we're all in our feels right now, okay? And when it's in retrograde, though, retrograde essentially means, not literally, but in a sense it means that the planet is traveling backwards, which is not physiologically possible, but I forget how to put it into words, but it's like the planet, everything else is rotating around the sun at a faster pace than this planet is moving or something like that. So it appears like it's going backwards, but it's really not. So it's almost like it's like just really slowed down. But when things are in retrograde, astrologically, they say that, you know, it's when there's more tension or misunderstandings, or especially in retrograde for Mercury, because Mercury is the planet of your mind. And so being in retrograde means that maybe there could be easily misunderstandings in communication, or missed opportunities in communication, or lack of communication. And or, you know, things could go wrong with technology and yada, yada, yada. I mean, there's somebody out there that's always going to be like, retrograde is bad. Oh my gosh, don't make decisions in retrograde, or don't make final judgment calls, or don't make purchases, or don't. I mean, come on. I see some truth to it, but don't hang your hat on it where you're like debilitated and you don't function for however long the retrograde lasts. And this one's a long one. I think it lasts until March 20th, till the first day of spring. And so I just like to note these things because, you know, sometimes even like when I'm at work and stuff like that and things go wrong, I'll just like pop up out of the corner like a gopher and be like, it's retrograde. That's why. I'm that guy. But is it as literal as some people make it, or as intensified as some people describe it? I don't know. That's up to everybody's interpretation individually. But I just like to put it out there. So Mercury retrograde is right now. So if any of you are having like problems with making decisions, or, you know, if you're having issues with, you know, communication or digital communication and stuff like that, it could be Mercury retrograde. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Another really interesting thing, personal interesting thing for me, and I'll try to make this quick, is I am probably going to start a YouTube channel. I already have a platform on YouTube. I just haven't used it. So there's like no videos on it or anything like that. And I've been really kind of dragging my feet on it. And here I am. Oh my God, I'm such a contradiction. Here I am saying I want to start a YouTube channel in Mercury retrograde. Fuck you, retrograde. I'm going to do what I want. But my point is, I was dragging my feet and I was just kind of hemming and hawing about doing it. But I realized, like, if I really want to get traction in reading tarot and really get like visibility, I need to do it on a platform that's strictly meant for visibility. Like, yes, I love doing this for you guys on Facebook, and I have my Instagram platform, but those are platforms more for just like scrolling, you know what I mean? Like, people aren't on there searching for things. So it's like, if someone stumbles across my video, great, but the odds are not in my favor of getting virtual traction. On YouTube, that's exactly what the purpose of YouTube is, and that's where I will get found. But I was all like, oh, I don't know if I really want to do that. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Finding all these reasons not to. This afternoon, now again, my tarot is Butcherbird Tarot. Butcherbirds are, it's a you know, like a common name for the northern shrike, which is a actual species of bird here in the Northeast. And I've been in love with those birds forever. And so that's why I chose that handle. So I'm thinking about this today and I'm getting all like, oh, I don't know. Like, I just don't know. Like, is this even worth it? And I was getting all fucking imposter syndrome on myself and getting all kind of second guessing myself. And I really clearly remember looking out the window as I'm thinking these things this afternoon. And I see this bird fly by real fast. And I was like, oh, what was that? And I thought it was a robin at first. And I was like, well, that's, you know, robins, it's not unusual to see a robin this time of year. They are actually here year round. You just don't hear them or see them so frequently. And I saw it land in this one tree. And I was like, I got my binoculars out because of course I have binoculars always sitting by the window. And I was like, wait, I don't know if that's a robin or not. And then it flew out from the tree and it flew way, 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 way up and sat at the very tippy branch of this tree in my backyard. And I was like, hold on a minute. Robins don't sit like that. That's a really particular kind of bird that perches like that. And immediately I knew what it was. It was a shrike. And I started bawling because I'm super emo as it is. But because the odds of seeing that bird, not just at that moment, but in general, shrikes are not really commonplace. Like I may see a shrike once every couple of years, if that. They're nomadic. They don't travel in flocks. They are literally sporadic as fuck. And the odds of me seeing that bird at that very moment in time and it being a shrike as I'm thinking about my own fucking handle, which is Butcherbird, which is a shrike, which is my tarot, which is my platform, all of this happening at once. And I was like, well, fuck. There's my answer. I have to do this. I'm supposed to get on YouTube. I'm supposed to keep doing this. There's a reason you're doing this, Sarah. So it was just like this huge thing. So I just have to share that with you guys that like those kind of things, when they happen, don't overlook them. It really is a sign. Signs do happen. Signs do exist. I don't care what you believe in, what your faith is, whatever. We're not even talking about that. I'm just saying in general, shit happens for a reason. It always does. There are no coincidences in this life at all. And I was just given that. I was given a fat serving of humble pie this afternoon. And literally the bird just showed up the moment I was having doubts about my trajectory in this project I've been taking on for the past couple months. So anyways, that happened. I wanted to share that because it gave me so much inspiration after I was done sobbing. And yeah, I mean, anyways, so let's go ahead and jump into this. Last week we had Last week we had We had 7 of Wands, I think. Yeah, because it was the ostrich. It was that deck that I'm not crazy about. So I have a different deck this time around. It's pretty standard, just another random gothic deck. I don't even know who created it, but nothing really that crazy special about it. I looked at the bottom again. Hold on. I can't do that. That's against the rules. Okay, shuffled. All right. Anyways, if I do decide to go on YouTube, I will share my link on Facebook and whatnot. And please subscribe. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to be one of those people. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. But you know what? Fuck it. This is the trajectory I want to go, and it feels right to me. So I'm doing it. All right, we got 10 minutes here for me to do this. And I have unlimited time on YouTube, and I don't have to keep doing this like, oh, gonna get it done in 20 minutes. So, on YouTube, I'm going to be doing much bigger spreads. I'm going to be doing like for the signs in general, not just a 1-card pull. So I'll do like Celtic cross spreads, past, present, future spreads, and I'll do it for particular like signs. So like Taurus will be this one, and Aries, and yada yada. So anyway, stay tuned. So I gotta focus for a minute because I'm still like really hung up on this like shrike sighting this afternoon. Don't get emo, Sarah. Don't do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. 5 shuffles, take the first card that comes off. If not, we'll pull the last one on the last shuffle. Let's see what we're getting today. Are we still in fire energy? Because I won't be surprised. It's been carrying through this entire time. That's 4, 5. Oh, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is not a card. We haven't had any pages at all since I've been doing this. Page of Pentacles is definitely, it's an earth sign, so it represents Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Pages are the youthful cards or the young energy in tarot. So pages usually are messengers in tarot. So for me, when I interpret pages, depending on which sign they're representing, whether it's an air, earth, water, or fire sign, it kind of tells you what kind of message is being delivered. So someone out there either has a message they want to deliver, or someone's about to receive a message. Pages, especially if it's an earth sign or a page of the pentacle, which pentacles again are the earth sign symbols, this person's coming from a very grounded place. Pages are youthful. They can sometimes be a little immature. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing. There are other pages in the suit of tarot that can definitely be more on the immature side, where it's kind of almost like reckless. I don't get immature, reckless from the Page of Pentacles. It's almost more of a youthful curiosity, more so than a reckless curiosity. Page of Pentacles, someone has something to deliver to you. So either you have a really grounded idea, a really solid, presentation that you want to give, or someone has that in mind for you. And a lot of times with page energy, it can represent new beginnings. So the pages are, when they follow in suit with tarot, pages come before knights. Knights then deliver that message to the queen. The queen then speaks to the king, and da-da-da-da-da. So it's like this kind of like, I don't know what you want to call that, hierarchical kind of sounds. I don't know, I don't like the way hierarchical sounds, but it's just kind of way the lineup of tarot works. And so for me, interpreting the Page of Pentacles means that someone out there is really harboring a really fresh, new proposition or a fresh new idea, but coming from a very earthy angle, which means it's grounded, it's solid, it's something to build upon. It's like building, oh my God, it's like building a foundation. Someone out there wants to build with someone. Oh, that's really sweet, actually. Somebody out there wants to build with someone. Whether it's building an idea together, whether it's building a plan together, a future, or whatever, but this really does feel, this feels good. I don't know who this is for, but this feels really good. And we need this. We need fresh ideas. We need more of thinking outside the box. Oh my God, funny note. I saw this meme the other day, and I sound like such an old person when I'm like, I saw this meme the other day, but it really, it was like this really like 18th century painting, like obviously something really beautiful, but it was a bunch of people standing around like a casket, but like a really old, like, stone casket. And it said, this thought bubble was coming out from one of the guys, and it said, the title said, "At my boss's funeral," and the bubble outside the guy's head said, "Who's thinking outside the box now, Gary?" And I was just like, ha 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 ha. Anyways, sorry, I just had to, because that was actually funnier than I was prepared for when I saw it. So anyways, think outside the box, Gary. This is really nice because it means new beginnings, and new beginnings always start with what I call the salad phase. So the salad phase is when it's exciting, it's new, it's fresh, whether it's a romantic relationship or a new work relationship or a new friendship or just any kind of new adventure. You're coming in with a youthful, open-minded, but grounded, not getting carried away, knowing what you want and what you're looking for, knowing where you stand in your own worth, and you want to share that with someone. So this is beautiful that someone out there is ready to start fresh. Someone's out there and is ready to give a message, share a message, or propose something. I don't mean proposal marriage. Like, this is not the proposal card. I definitely don't get the vibe on that. But it's more just like a proposal of, hey, I've been thinking X. Hey, I've been really wanting to Y. You know, would you like to A, B, or C with me? You know, so it's like, I think this is just, it feels good in my hand. I don't know how to say it, but it feels warm and grounded. And given the chaos that continues to just whirlwind around us in the world right now, we could use something to anchor ourselves to. We really could use something to anchor ourselves to. We need to not get swept up in the chaos, because with it being Mercury retrograde, our minds are going to be extra susceptible to the chaos, to the overthinking, the overanalyzing, the fear-mongering, the worrying. Oh God, all those things that our minds are very good at doing whenever we think things are out of control. And, you know, and in the world, guys, like, you aren't going to be able to control what's going on in the world. And I'm not saying we all should hide under a rock, but we should find a rock that we can ground ourselves to so that we don't get swept up and carried away. And someone out there wants to be someone's rock. This just feels really good. This feels good. And I encourage you guys to say yes to that offer that you may get, and lean into what feels warm, lean into what feels grounding. And remember that there are people out there that are good people, that not all things are bad. Not all things are dangerous. Not all things are toxic. And I don't even think things, but people too. Like, not everybody has an ulterior motive. Not everybody has an agenda. So don't lean into your fearful thoughts, that retrograde, pulling on those chains in your head, being like, oh, are you sure? I wouldn't do that. You know, like all those second guessing thoughts. I think we kind of touched on getting stuck in our heads last week, which, now that I think about it, I was picking up on that retrograde energy last week, because I kept feeling that when I kept telling you guys, like, oh, don't get stuck in your head. Don't get stuck in your head. And now I'm understanding why, because we were just coming into retrograde. I think it just started last week. And so now that makes so much sense why I'm feeling it then. And I'm imploring you to not lean into that now, because golden opportunities do not just arrive for no reason. And now is the time for us to lean into what makes us feel safe. And again, I said that last reading too. Lean into what makes us feel safe, what makes us feel grounding, what makes us feel heard, valued, appreciated. And somebody out there, something, someone, some group of people, whatever it is, wants to give that to you. Wants to give you that safety, wants to give you that boost of courage, confidence, love, all the things that can be really hard to find within ourselves when we feel depleted, when we feel lost. And retrograde loves to confuse and make us feel lost in our own thoughts, especially when it's in fucking Mercury. So, as short and sweet as this one is, because I'm already 19 minutes in, accept this. Whoever needs to hear this, accept it. A message is coming for you. An offer is coming for you. Something good is on the way, guys. And it's coming from someone who's got fresh energy, fresh eyes, fresh mind, and they want to do something for you. And they want to offer you something that's solid. So take it. Don't second guess yourself. I don't care if it's retrograde or not. It doesn't always mean it's bad when it's retrograde. Sometimes really good things can come out of retrograde. So don't lean into the fear, lean into the positives. And I gotta go. I love you guys.